All right, today we are going to finish up chapter 7. We are skipping to lesson 7.7, which is identifying geometric sequences.
Yeah, I love identifying.
I know, it's the good stuff. It's the fun stuff because it's like easy. Easy money.
Does that mean it'll be yes or no?
Do what?
Is it going to be yes or no since we're just identifying?
No, it's going to be like, well, kind of. You're going to be, some of them ask you if it's geometric, arithmetic, or neither. So, and then we're going to talk about how do you actually find like a specific value. Okay? All right, here we go. So, first thing we're going to do is just I'm going to remind you of what an arithmetic sequence is. Does anyone remember?
It's like it goes up by one number each time.
Does it have to be one number? Okay, using what operation? Addition or subtraction. Okay, so arithmetic sequences have to add or subtract the same number every time. All right, so for example, if we had 7, 15, 23, 31,
Plus 8.
we know it's adding 8 every time, so this would be an arithmetic sequence. What about 18, 20, 24, 30?
No.
Why? What's happening?
Because it's on plus 2, plus 4, plus 6.
Okay, so this would be not arithmetic. Or on your work today, you could just say neither. Yes?
Put NA.
You're clicking a button, and no, you can type the whole word. You can write the whole word on your paper. Unless you want me to just make you write everything out. You're good with writing the whole word?
No.
Good choice.
Well, technically it's 2 whole words.
Yeah.
No, neither is just one word.
No, it's
Oh, yeah, I would do.
Okay?
either.
All right. So for arithmetic, we talked about you have to add or subtract the same number every time. All right? Can anybody tell me what geometric sequences would show?
Square. To a
Well, if
rectangle.
arithmetic is addition and subtraction, geometric would probably be, technically it's just multiplication. I'm going to put division in parentheses because sometimes it will look like division, but it has to be multiplication, and I'll show you how that works,
Like a
okay?
decimal.
Not a decimal,
Fraction.
fraction. Not the same thing. Not really.
So 1/4 would be the same as 0.25.
They're the same value, they're not the same thing. Okay, thanks. All right, so first one we're going to look at, 256, 128, 64, 32. Is this a geometric sequence?
Yes.
Yes, because it's multiplying by what?
1/2.
Times 1/2. Sorry, I should have done this.
Yeah, times 0.5.
No. Never by a decimal.
Well, why not?
Okay, yes. What about 1, 5, 25, 125?
Times 5.0.
Anybody not want to give a smart aleck answer?
Times 5.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Surely we're okay on those. Yes? Anybody still writing that down?
Times 5 would be
Anybody want to take this one?
Hmm.
Reno?
Uh,
First, tell me how I would find the next 3 terms.
you multiply negative 64 times negative 4.
Okay, and you would get what?
256.
Okay, what would be the next one?
Negative 1,000
And the last one?
4,096.
Very good.
Pardon the interruption. The first option for lunch is not the chicken that it's supposed to be. It is popcorn chicken and Italian bread. Popcorn chicken is the first option. Thank you.
Does anyone need to change their mind, or are we all going to be okay with that? Okay, cool. All right, somebody else want to take this one? 9, 3, 1, 1/3.
1/6 will be the next one. Wait, no, 1/9.
1/9, because we're multiplying by what?
1/3.
1/3. So we would get 1/9, 1/27, and 1/81. I'm going to skip that one because y'all can do that. Let's do this one.
We can do what?
But if we can't do this one, then why would we do it?
Do what?
Permission to smack Cage.
Yeah.
Get
Actually, we're okay with that. Let's go to this. All right. Okay, so if it asks you to find a specific term in a geometric sequence, this is the formula that we're going to use. No. Okay, so a sub n is equal to a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1 power. A sub 1 is just the first term in your sequence. R is going to be the common ratio. So how do you get from one number to the next? And then n is going to be your nth term. Okay. Now, this side right here, this is the same thing as when you see like f of x or y equal to. Are you going to do anything with this side?
No.
No, that just tells you what you're solving for. Okay? All right. Let's do -6, 12, -24, 48, and it wants us to find the 9th term. Okay, so the first thing I start with is A1. What's my first term in the sequence? -6. Okay. The next thing is R, which is the common ratio. How do I get from one number to the next? Times -2. And then my exponent is going to be whatever term I'm finding minus 1. Okay? Can anyone solve that for me? Cage?
Isn't,
What's the first thing you should do?
9 minus 1,
Which is what?
8.
Okay. Then you need to do,
-6 times -2.
you would multiply before doing exponents. What does order of operations say to do?
-2 to the 8th power.
There we go. What is -2 to the 8th power? Now, FYI, if you're going to type that into your calculator, you have to put -2 in parentheses. You have to tell the calculator that you're taking -2.
-256.
No.
256.
Yes. Why is it not negative?
Please calculator said so.
Because you put yours in parentheses,
Yeah.
right? Again, here's the deal, you guys. If you're multiplying a negative number times itself, what is that always going to give you?
Positive.
A positive. If your exponent is even, that means you're multiplying it an even amount of times, your answer is positive. If it was to the 7th power, sure, you'd get a negative answer. Okay? All right? Last thing, K, just to multiply those together. So, the 9th term would be what?
Big
Literally, you just type it in your calculator. This is not difficult.
1,536.
There we go.
I was trying to switch you.
Okay, let's do one more and then I will let you go.
Times negative.
Okay, somebody want to try this one? Somebody that hasn't gone yet today?
Me?
Or somebody that doesn't normally go?
Yeah.
Or do I just need to pick someone?
Let's look at this, so I need to do it again.
Taya? Come on, you got it.
Phone a friend.
What's the first number you always put? Okay, the first term in your sequence. What's the first term in my sequence? 1. Okay, what number goes in parentheses? Okay, what's my common ratio here? How do I get from one number to the next? By multiplying by what? Okay, and then what's my exponent going to be? What term is it asking you to find? And then I always take one away. Okay? All right, go ahead and solve. Which is, okay,
And then you do -2 to the 11th power.
and you would get what? Remember, put that number in parentheses. Type parentheses before you hit -2. They're right above like the 8 and the 9, I think.
Okay.
Or if you know it's going to be negative, you could just do 2 to the 11th and make sure that you put a negative with it. Do you know how to do an 11 exponent?
Nope.
Okay, listen. Parentheses,
Parentheses.
-2,
-2.
end your parentheses. See where the arrow button is on the left side?
Yeah.
It's actually called a caret. So push the arrow to the 11th power. Hit equals. There you go.
-2048.
Now, see how much quicker that is than typing -2 times -2 times -2 11 times? Okay, yeah. Now, is multiplying that by 1 going to change it, Taya?
No.
No. So, -2048 is the 12th term. Okay, how do we feel about today's stuff? Easy?
Sure.
Any questions? All right.
Yeah.